Hi guys, welcome to another Vinyasa Fit yoga class. Today we're going to be focusing on a feel-good flow with lots of fun flowy movements and long, slow, deep breaths. Let's get started. Find a comfortable seat on your mat. You can be propped up on a block or a pillow if your hips are a little bit tighter. And we're just going to close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. You can allow the palms to be face up or face down, whichever feels better for you. Inhale, filling belly, ribs, and chest. Pause at the top. Exhale, release. Inhaling again, filling front to back, side to side, just expanding the torso in all directions. Pause at the top. Exhale, release. Last one. Really filling that belly, making sure your belly inflates first, then the ribs, then all the way up into the collarbones. Lengthening and expanding. Pause. Exhale, sealing the lips and allowing that exhale to come out through the nose. Blink your eyes open if they were closed. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Palms touch. Bring those down through heart center. Dip the chin. Allowing yourself this moment to set an intention. It could be something as simple as being present in this moment. And trying not to let your thoughts wander too far. Inhale, reach the palms up. Exhale, flip the palms, press the air away. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, press. One more time, reaching up. This time, exhale, drop that right hand down. Left hand reaches up and over, making sure that left sit bone is rooted down towards the mat. Anchoring it down. Open up that chest, pulling the thumb back. Maybe tilt the chin up towards the space under the arm. Breathing into those side ribs. Inhale back to center, palms touch. Exhale, left hand drops, right hand reaches up and over. Again, pressing that right hip down, pull that right thumb back, and tilt the chin up as long as that feels safe on your neck. Otherwise, you can keep it straight. Allowing that breath to fill the side ribs. Keeping that breath slow and steady. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands down through center. If you're sitting up on a block, you can go ahead and move that. You can just set it wherever you need to. You might use it later. Coming onto all fours, we'll run through a few series of cat-cows, making sure the hips are right over the knees, shoulders over wrists. Spread the palms, fingers wide, big pie slices in between those fingers, pressing the thumb and the pointer into the mat. Roll the shoulders down and back so your elbows are facing towards your knees. Best you can. Pull the low belly in here. Just hanging out in tabletop for a second, getting everything kind of turned on here. Dip the chin slightly, lengthening the back of the neck. Inhale, send the seat high, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, pull the low belly up and in, sending the tailbone in between the thighs, dipping the chin towards the chest. Round it through. Inhale to open. Exhale, pull it up and round. You can make any micro movements that you need. Maybe dipping the seat back towards the heels, rocking any side to side. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale to open. Exhale, round and hold. This time, sink your seat back to the heels. Take the knees as wide as the mat and walk those arms out for an extended child's pose. Taking in long, slow, deep breaths. Filling the low back with breath. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe rock your seat side to side here. Inhale brings you back up into that tabletop. Bring the knees back under the hips. This time tuck your toes, send the seat all the way up to the sky, downward facing dog. Keep the knees deeply bent here. We're not super warm, so we don't want to push it. Slide the shoulders down and back, keeping the fingers spread nice and wide. And try to get the chest to press towards the thigh muscles. And when you're ready, maybe drop the right heel down, and then the left, and pedaling out through the legs. Making sure that breath is slow and steady. Making any micro movements that you need. And then begin to find length in that spine again. And pulling those elbows in. Sink the heels towards the mat. Don't worry if they're not touching yet. Inhale, reach that right leg up and back, getting into it. Exhale, rock it forward, bring that right knee to the nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale, up and back. Exhale, take that right foot in between the hands, coming all the way up into a high lunge. Arms come up towards the sky, send those thumbs back in space. Option to keep the hands at the hips. Pull that left hip forward, right hip back, squaring off the hips. Left leg is stick straight, right knee right over that ankle. Inhale, keeping those arms up. Exhale, open up towards the right. Little twist here. Option to take that back knee down if you need to. Inhale, left hand goes up and over. Keeping that left leg straight. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. We're going to take that left knee down here. You can keep the back toes tucked or keep them flat, whatever feels best for you. Press the palms together. Rotating open towards that right side. Big breaths in. Exhale, twist it deeper. One more big breath. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Rock forward, open the chest. Exhale, sink the hips back, popping those right toes up to the sky. Right hip plugs into the hip socket. Pull that left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to open. Exhale, fold it over. Little movements with breath here. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. We got lots of animal noises today, guys. Inhale, bend into that right knee. Bring those arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Pop that back toe under. Lengthen through that back left leg. Left hand goes down to the mat. Inhale, right hand up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Step that left foot up slightly and straighten that right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You love, can go ahead and hold that here. Or if you'd like to keep the movement going, lengthen and fold on the exhale. Whatever's feeling good for you. Plant those hands. Bring that left foot back. Bring the right foot back to meet it. Coming into plank. Hold it here. Pressing that mat away. Rock your hips under. Taking the hip points toward the collarbones. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower down partway. Always option to take the knees. Inhale to upward facing dog. Pop those knees up off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. And pedal the legs out. Just making any movements that feel good. This is a feel-good flow. So make it however you want. I'll give you options. But ultimately, you know what feels best for you. And second side. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, up. Exhale, left foot goes between the hands, bringing it all the way up, high lunge, second side. Plug that left hip back, bring the right hip forward. Deep breaths. Send those thumbs back in space. Where can you find more space for breath? Really lengthening through that back right leg. Big inhale. Exhale, pull that low belly in to twist towards the left. Again, sinking deep into that left hip. Inhale, right hand goes up and over, left hand to that back leg. Option to always drop your back right leg to the floor. Doing a nice side stretch here in the psoas and the hip flexors. One more big breath. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, right elbow to left knee. And palms to touch. Go ahead and lower that back leg. Toes can stay under or let them go. Finding your balance here. You squeeze those inner thighs together. Pull the low belly in. Deep breaths in this twist. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Hands come to the mat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hips sink back. Popping those left toes up to the sky. You might have to drag that left foot forward just a little bit to make sure that you're getting the right stretch here. Bringing both hips into alignment. Left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale to open. Exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold, and hold. Nice deep breaths here, just allowing that hamstring to release. Notice if the shoulders tried to creep up towards the ears. Gently glide those down and back, lengthening through the chest, the back of the neck. Inhale, rock forward, bending into that left knee. Tuck those back toes under, right hand plants. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Press that chest towards that left knee. Squeezing those inner thighs together. You might notice a little stretch on the outside of the hip, the left hip. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Pop those back toes up just slightly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Again, bringing that right hip forward and the left hip plugs back. You to maybe even balance something on that low back. You want those hips nice and flat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Try to make it like a wave. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Lots of little stretches today. It's important if you are working your body every single day, or at least a good majority of the week, that you get a good stretch in too. Inhale, bend into that left knee. Hands plant on the mat. Step the left foot back, right foot to meet it, coming back into that plank pose. Rock those hips under, really pressing into the mat. Squeeze the elbows toward each other. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Knees are an option. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Again, pedaling out those legs. Maybe you notice the heels are getting a little bit closer to the mat, and maybe they even touch. And if they don't worry about it. It's not about the pose. It's about how you're feeling. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that low belly in. Knit the ribs together. Lower those shoulders down and back. And on your next exhale, wander those feet to the top of the mat. Feet can be hips width apart. Inhale, half lift, palms to the shins, glide the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come down, around and up, looking up. Exhale, hands down through center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold it over. One more time, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Allow the top of the head to drop towards the floor. Maybe rock it side to side, clasping opposite elbows. Just letting any tension from the neck and the shoulders go here. You can keep the knees bent or straight, whatever feels better for you. And press the feet, all 4 corners of feet into the earth. Inhale, root to rise, pressing down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands come to the hips. Step that right foot back. We're going to open so that we're coming right into warrior 2. So your left knee is bent, left heel bisects that back arch. And you want a good length between those feet here. Really bend into that left knee. Both of those hip points are facing the sidewall. Go a little deeper. Reach those arms out, strong warrior. You can look over that left middle finger, or if it feels better to look towards the sidewall, that's better. That's okay too. Flip the palms, open the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Press through that left heel. It might be getting sore. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Left hand comes up and over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow to left knee. Right hand comes up. We're going to flow through that just a couple times on the breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Last time, inhale. Go ahead and straighten that leg. Reverse triangle. Inhale, center. Bump that back foot in just slightly. Hips go out. Reach it forward. And exhale, triangle pose. Fun option here, if you have your block handy, to take that right in front of that ankle. Left hand comes to the block. The ankle, the floor. As long as you're not really bending into it, you can go to the floor. Try to really keep length in that underside body. Should feel a good engagement in the core. Maybe a good stretch along this side of the waist. Option to take the head up to the sky. You can look down, whatever feels better for your neck. 2 deep breaths. Really expand that side with your breathing. Next inhale, gently bend into that left knee. Inhale, come all the way back, warrior 2, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel, hands all the way down. Move your block out of the way if you had it there. Step it back into plank. Rock forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Should feel a little warmer now. Deep breath in. This time, come up onto the toes. Bend the knees deeply and hop it to the top of the mat. You can always walk too if that doesn't feel right for you. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come down, around and up, looking up. Exhale, hands come down. We're going to stand here in mountain pose for just a couple breaths. Engage the quads, tuck the hips under so the low belly is engaged. Roll the shoulders down and back, flipping your palms to the left and right. Soften the face. You want to be very active in the low body. So if I was there, I could come and tap those thighs and they feel like rocks, right? Because we're all super strong. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come down and round and up the last time. Exhale, hands come to the hips. We're going to step the left foot back. Right foot is forward, right knee bent. Open those hips up to the side wall. I'm going to turn around and face you. So our right knee is bent. Reach those arms out. Warrior 2. And hold it here. Really press firmly into that right heel. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. And on your own here, just a couple little flows. Keep that right knee deeply bent. Last time, reverse. Go ahead and straighten that knee. Inhale, back to center. Bump that back foot in just slightly. Hips go out. Triangle pose. You reach that left hand up to the sky. Make sure our seat isn't bumping out. We want everything to be in a nice long line. So if we were to be put into between 2 panes of glass, we would fit. Breathing here. If you want a little extra, you can always take those hands to center and see how that feels on those abs. We didn't do it on the leather side, but it's okay. Inhale, back up, bending into that right knee. Holding this warrior 2 just for another breath. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step it back into plank. Rock it forward. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale the up dog. Exhale, Downward facing dog. Go and pedal those legs. Deep breath in, finding stillness. And on your exhale, go ahead and lower the knees back to the ground. Take them as wide as the mat, sinking back into child's pose one more time. Inhale, rock forward. Spin those feet out so that we're coming into Dandasana, staff pose. Lengthen the legs, bring the toes up to the sky. Again, rolling the shoulders down and back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. And dip your chin deeply into the chest. If you have the flexibility, you can grab underneath of the feet or the big toes. As long as your low back isn't really rounded, you really want to keep length in the upper spine and then fold it forward. So you're bringing the chest towards the knees, not necessarily the head. That is can be a really nice neck stretch. But for now, we are trying to get into the low back and the hamstrings, maybe a little bit of the calves. And go ahead, if you have the bottoms of your feet, the ankles, just let those hands gently fall to the mat. And now, let the feet fall open and dip the chin to the chest. Now we are rounding in that upper back. Notice if you find a deep stretch in the shoulders, in that occiput area, the space just under your skull bone. Maybe rock the chin over to the right and see how that feels. Very slow. Take it over to the left. Again, moving very slowly. Coming back to center. Really dipping that chin. Allowing the head to be heavy, just like a bowling ball. Notice if that stretch is migrating. It's just the fascia releasing. We all carry so much tension in our necks. And as you can tell by the migration of that stretch, it affects our whole body. And just take one more deep breath here. And exhale, release it out. Take the palms to the mat and very slowly walk those hands back towards your seat. Inhale, open up that chest, head lengthens. Bring the left foot towards the inner thigh and let that left knee drop. You can take the block under the knee if that feels good. If you notice that it's really high. Right foot is flexed. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. And exhale, fold towards that right knee. So it's a little bit of a twist. If you have the range of motion, maybe you can take the left hand across to grab the outside of the foot. And the right hand maybe can take the inside, bending the elbows, just deepening the stretch of that low back. Maybe a little bit in the hamstrings. Just a couple deep breaths here. Bring those hands back to the mat, walk it backwards. Switching sides, lengthening that left leg, bring the right foot into that inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Again, option to take the outside of that left foot with the right hand. And the inner foot with that left hand, bending the elbows if this is in your wheelhouse. Nothing's better or worse, it's just working with where you're at. Plant the hands, walk those back in space. Do one little stretch for the hips, rocking the seat forward and rolling down one vertebrae at a time. And plant the right foot firmly down. I'm going to take that left ankle over the right knee. A little figure 4 stretch. You can take that left hand, press the knee away. If this is enough for you, you can stay here, or if you'd like to extend more, you can grab underneath that right thigh and pull the right knee towards the chest. Keeping that left foot nice and flexed. You can take the elbow to press the left knee away. Now we're going to take little circles, massaging the low back. And if you find any juicy spots, you're welcome to stay. And then we're going to rock all the way over, taking that left foot and planting it down. Right knee stays bent. Take that right hand, pull that left ankle a little closer to your body, and then open up through that left hip, pressing the knee away. You might feel a fun little stretch in the deep hip area. Bend that left elbow so you're in the little goalpost arm. See if you can get a little stretch in the chest area. Notice if you're holding any tension in this twist, and let it go. Gently plant that right foot again, bringing everything back to center. Square off those hips one more time, taking that left foot down to the mat. Right ankle goes over the left knee. And press that right hip away. And when you're ready, if that feels good for you, you can take underneath that left thigh and bring it towards your chest. Option 2, if you'd like a little deeper, to grab the shin. You can pull that towards you as well. It's wherever you're feeling more comfortable. Once you've found a good stretch, option to take that little circles on the low back. Again, pressing the right knee away with the elbow. You're just working on feeling good today. And now take everything over towards the left, dropping that left foot towards the mat, or right foot, I'm sorry. Take that knee up to the sky, taking hold of the right ankle with that left hand. Right arm goes into a goalpost for a good stretch on the neck and the chest. And keep trying to put that right hip on the floor. Kind of a strange configuration, but it feels good. Just a couple more breaths here. Where can you soften? Gently take that left foot to the mat. And release that right ankle. Take the feet as wide as the mat, and then knock the knees in towards each other, just relieving any tension on the low back. And bring the left knee into the chest, and on the right. Make little circles with your spine. And take the palms to the mat. Reach those feet up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, lower down slowly. Here's your abs. Really pull the navel down and back. Press the low back into the mat. Supporting. Go as slow as you can. You should be shaking. And release. Allow the feet to fall away from each other. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears again. And take the palms face up out to the side. Relaxing into your Shavasana. Relaxing the feet, the ankles. Relax the calves and the knees. Relax the thighs, the hips. Release the low back and the belly. Release any tension from the hands and the wrists. Relax the forearms and the elbows. Relax the shoulders and the back of the neck and the chest. Feeling the collarbones slide away from each other. Relax the face, the jaw. Allow the tongue to lie gently in the mouth. Smooth any lines on your forehead. Relax the space behind the eyes. Releasing any tension from the top of the head. Just feeling the whole body relaxed and supported. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. If time allows, you're welcome to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you like. But if you need to get going, begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. And rotate the ankles and the wrists. Bring the arms up overhead. Big inhale. Exhale. Bring the right knee to the chest. And then the left. And rolling over onto that right side when you're ready. And then gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We'll end as we began. Inhale, reaching those arms up. And exhale, press it away. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, press away. Last time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull all that good energy down towards your heart. Taking the thumbs to land at the heart space. Big inhale. Exhale, dip the chin. Remembering that intention, try to bring that throughout the rest of the day for you. And give yourself gratitude for all the hard work you did and doing something good for your body. One deep inhale. And exhale when you're ready. Namaste.